What's up, guys? Welcome to my first ever video on YouTube. As you can tell, I am a little bit nervous right now, but I'm also pretty excited at the same time. I have been talking about doing this for a while now, but as I just mentioned, I was pretty scared, but I'm just super excited to be starting the new year off, doing something that I know is gonna bring me out of my shell and that I know that I'm gonna be happy doing, which is sharing information and what I love to do with you guys. Before I jump right into the video that we're going to be doing today, I thought maybe just tell you guys a little bit about myself. If you're interested, keep watching. If not, that's okay too. My name is Kara. I live here in Las Vegas, Nevada. I am a licensed cosmetologist. I've been a licensed cosmetologist for about 4 years now. I actually hated beauty school. Like, I hated it. I know this is really embarrassing to say, but I almost failed out of beauty school. But to be fair, I was working full time too, and it was like, you know, just while I was in cosmetology school, that's where I truly found my passion for skincare and makeup. I love doing it. It makes me happy, whether it's for work or doing on somebody else or on myself just for fun. It is what I enjoy. It is my favorite hobby. And I love doing it. Jump into today's video. I do get a lot of questions about prepping your skin for the day. That could either be just for the day in general, or in this case, prepping your skin before we do an everyday slay, which is also what I will be doing. I will be showing you guys what looks go best everybody, whether you have blonde hair, black hair, orange hair, pink hair, unicorn hair, whatever color hair you may have or eye color that you may have, this look will go great for everybody. If in the future you are interested in seeing more of my videos, then please like my channel and subscribe so that you never miss a chance in seeing my videos. Also, at the end of this video, I will be listing all of the brushes and makeup products that I am using today. So that'll be, again, listed below. And yeah, enough of the chit chat and let's move right into this video. As you guys can tell, I have no makeup on my face right now because I'm gonna show you guys how to prep your skin for your makeup. I wash my face every morning and night. It doesn't matter if I wash my face before I went to bed, I will still wash my face the second I get up, because when you're sleeping, especially if you don't wash your pillowcase regularly, then you know you have oil, and just throughout the night, oil will start to form on your skin as well. So I always like to start my day with a fresh face. Now, the first thing that you're going to want to do is, of course, cleanse your skin. Now, if you do have oily skin, I do recommend using a gel cleanser. This will be a lot softer on your skin, especially with the oils. Cream cleansers do tend to be a lot high in oil, and this goes for moisturizer as well. So after your cleanser, then you're gonna wanna use a toner. The toner that I am using right now is the Mario Badescu, the Rose Water and Aloe Spray. I actually just read the ingredients on that tonight. It does have a fragrance of rose in it. I am trying to stay away from products that do have added fragrance in them, and I'm trying to stick with a little bit more natural, so I probably will, moving forward, find a different toner to use. Now, the third step is going to be to use any serum that you may have. So in this case, I do have a serum that I am using. It's a vitamin C and turmeric serum, which just helps with the overall complexion and elasticity of my skin. So I've been using that. I absolutely love it. After you apply a serum, you're gonna apply your moisturizer, which is the final step. After applying my moisturizer and a serum, my boyfriend's being really loud right now, and applying a moisturizer, I wait for that to dry before I completely put on my makeup. I don't like doing layer after layer after layer without letting each step dry first. I don't really, there's no right or wrong way to do it. That's just my personal preference. So again, you're gonna wanna cleanse, tone, any serums, and then a moisturizer. And after you have done that, then you are ready for your everyday slay, girlfriend. The colors I have chosen for your everyday look that go best with everyone is going to be oranges, coppers, and a chocolate brown. The reason why is because orange is actually a complementary color to blue and gray, so it will help to enhance the blue and the gray that are in your eyes. If you have green eyes like me or hazel eyes, orange is a complementary color to that as well. So you can also use the orange to bring out the green or the hazel that's in your eyes. With brown eyes, I feel that this color goes best with brown eyes as well. With brown eyes, you can really do every color. So the two palettes that I will be using is my Too Faced Natural Matte and my Too Faced Natural Eyes. If you want to add in a gold, the gold is optional. Two colors that we will be using is going to be this honey butter and chocolate cookie shade right here. So let's get started. Since I'm doing a super natural look, I'm not gonna like do any crazy contouring or highlighting. I mean, we always gotta highlight, you know, like that's a given, but. So I'm going over every single part of my face, including my eyelids, just because this is going to provide an even foundation. And I even put a little bit on my ear. And also inside my nose. I always tell my clients like this is gonna feel really weird, but the reason why is because if you were to take a picture like this, looking up, then you have a ring inside your nose, like a white ring inside your nose. Also, if you notice, I'm using the traditional beauty blender and not the Real Techniques one. I used to love the Real Techniques one. But I just feel like it wastes a lot of my foundation. Like this one, the foundation doesn't soak into it as much, which I appreciate because this stuff is expensive. I forgot to mention what foundation I'm using. I'm using my tried and true, which is the IT Cosmetics CC cream. I'm obsessed. All right, now that I just took 10 minutes doing my foundation, I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm just gonna pop some drops under my eye to conceal these horrendous bags that I have. Dab, dab, dab. So now that the concealer is finished, we're ready to go. Just kidding. I'm going to use the Laura Mercier, I hope I'm saying that right, I still don't know how to pronounce it, but the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. This baby does retail for $38, but let me tell you, it's worth it. It is worth it. I never was a fan of powders, and I was like, I don't need it. Like, I want it, but I don't need it, you know? But no, you need it. This will really help to just set the concealer and foundation, especially under your eyes. And if you're like me and you're starting to like premature age a little bit, like I'm getting wrinkles, then yeah, you'll need this. I'm not saying, you know, you have to have it, but it's just a bonus, because why not? You know, why wouldn't you want to like help so that the foundation doesn't get into the creases of your wrinkles? I'm not saying you have wrinkles, of course, don't be offended. Everyone's offended these days, right? It's so annoying. I'm just gonna take that and just dab, 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 dab. So, also, I don't even know what I was just gonna say. You're so silly, Kara. I'm going to be going in with my favorite bronzer of all time, and it's super cheap. It's the NYX, the matte bronzer in medium. And we're just gonna do some slight contouring, just slight. If you guys wanna see actually how to contour. I can do that in another video. What I like to do is just like this, so you can really see where the cheekbones are. And you're just gonna start up top and then just work your way down. And again, I'm not gonna do anything too crazy. I just, you know, wanna just make these invincible cheekbones that I have stand out. You guys will notice that I talk to myself a lot. Like, a lot. I'm pretty sure everybody does. Just, we gotta keep ourselves entertained somehow, you know? I can't believe it's already 2019. Like, they weren't lying. I don't know who they is, but they weren't lying when they said that after you turn 21, that time would just fly. Like, it's just zoomed right past me, right before my eyes. Okay, Kara, I think that's enough. I think we're good. Okay. Now for the glow, I just bought this a few weeks ago. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit, the sun dipped one, and I'm obsessed. Look how amazing. Ooh, I love it. I am doing my highlighter before I apply my blush, and the reason why is because I love when my highlighter just pops beneath my blush. I think the way that it makes the blush look is just so pretty. We're gonna just, you know, douse ourselves in highlight because I want to glow. Kara, aren't you gonna do your eyebrows? Yes, I am gonna do my eyebrows, but I do like to wait until after I finish with my full face and my eyes. And the reason why, oh, hello, hi Zia. This is my sister's cat, guys. Her name is Zia. Isn't she so cute? Back to what I was saying. I do my eyebrows last because I feel like the eyeshadow and like powder from the foundation just falls on my eyebrows and it makes them look like really powdery, and I just don't like that look. So on me and on my clients, I will do eyebrows last. You gotta get the Cupid's cuss, you know? We gotta make our lips appear bigger than they really are. Are we good on the highlight? Are we good? Are we good? I'm just gonna get all this extra off of the brush. The blush that I'm gonna use is the NARS. It's called Deep Throat. Yeah. You wowed for that one, NARS. You guys will notice too, I don't go back and dip after every use. I just kind of pat, because there's product in there. You can see there's still product in my brush. Like, I'm not gonna go back and waste product when I can just keep doing this. I'm gonna go in with this flat bulky brush just to lay the foundation of just this white color right here. And you can see I'm not really swiping, I'm just patting it. I never douse my brush in the product, one, because I don't want to waste all of it tapping it off, and two, I like to just start a little bit at a time, and then if I need more, I can always go back and just get a little bit more. After you finish dabbing it out, you're gonna go in with your blending brush. Now, I did choose a blending brush that's gonna be a little bit bigger on the around, just because the bigger the brush, the wider area that you're gonna be working with. And because we're gonna start up here on the brow bone, it's gonna be a larger area than as your crease. So the first color that I'm gonna start off with is gonna be this color called Honey Butter, this middle one right here. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go in and I'm just gonna start dabbing this right here. I'm not gonna go in and start working the product right away. And then once I feel like I have it on there, that's when I'm gonna start working it up. Now I am doing circular motions here. I don't know why, I was taught to do circular motions, and I just feel for certain areas of the eyes that it just works a little bit better. Start with a little bit at a time and then go back if you need more. You don't want to get too close to the brow or the eyebrow. You want to get it just right where that brow bone sits. This is going to create the perfect transition shade for the darker color. And I'm just going to bring it under my eye as well. Isn't that the most gorgeous, like, chilled out orange color? If that even made any sense at all. You want to make sure you're doing it a little bit lower and then work your way up. That way you don't get too close to the eyebrow. It'll be a little bit harder to blend out from there. So I am gonna actually take this and just make it a little bit more rich in color. Just really deepen up that crease a little bit with this orange color. Now I forgot to mention a little trick that I have for you guys when holding the brush. You'll notice I'm not holding the brush way up here. My finger placement is going to be a little bit more down here. And for those of you who are artists, you'll know that you do have a little bit more control. At least I feel like when you're holding it in this position below. Whereas here, your hand is naturally just more heavy. I don't want to have a heavy hand when it comes to blending. I do want to keep my hand very light with the brush. I'm gonna go in and I'm just gonna switch the brush that I'm using. I'm still going to be using a blending brush. Notice that the tip of it is gonna be a lot smaller than my Stila brush. So we're gonna go in with that chocolate cookie color and we're gonna apply this into the crease. I say a lot. I'm sorry. I'm trying to work on that. Maybe that'll be one of my New Year's resolutions. All right, I just made it a New Year's resolution. So again, I'm gonna go in and I'm just going to dab. I'm not gonna go in and start working it already. I'm just gonna place the color where I want it to go, possibly. And then from there, we'll start blending that out. Everybody's eye shapes are different. So if you're thinking like, I can't do this, Kara, don't worry about it. Just, you know, just practice and just figure out what works best for you. The only way to know that is just to keep doing it and to keep learning. I have faith in you. And I do like to take it a little bit more up too, just to connect the end of my blend and under my eye. I'm gonna lightly, with a really light hand, just kind of blend these two. Wow, I love it. I love oranges. I love oranges and I love purples. I think those are like my two favorite colors to work with. I'm just gonna go back in after that with the first blending brush we did. I'm just gonna take a little bit of that honey butter that we first used and just a little bit, and I'm gonna go over both areas. Slay. See, this is such a neutral look. Like you can see that that pop of color is there, but it's not too much. Now, I am a too much kind of gal. I've just always been kind of extra. It's just who I am. You just accept me for who I am. So I'm just gonna finish this look and I'm gonna put a little bit of gold on my eyelid. I found that gold works with everybody as well. It's just such a beautiful color. I'm just gonna take my finger and I'm just going to go in like this. Now the reason why is because I feel that a lot of shimmers, when it goes on the brush, it just kind of sprinkles down everywhere and onto my face, and I don't like that. So I'm just gonna go on with my finger and then we're just gonna pat this on just like this, and you can see that that shimmer deposits exactly the way that I want it to. Love it. For the glow kit that I used to highlight, now I'm gonna take that same color that I used on my cheekbones, apply that color onto my brow bone. I do want to make underneath just pop a little bit more. There's just something about doing underneath the eyes that I feel really, as well as the tear duct, just opens up the eye and just completes the look. So I'm gonna go in with that chocolate cookie shade and just create a shadow underneath my eye. A brush that I'm going to be using for this is going to be more of a flat brush. I want to just look up. Not your whole head, just your eyes. Now for my brows. I'm going to be going in with this It brow pencil. I probably wouldn't buy this just because I feel like pencils, not a waste of money. I mean, if it's expensive, yeah, just because they go so fast, but my mom gave this to me because she's an angel. So I'm gonna go in and just do my brows, because what look is not complete without your brows. I'm gonna be doing a really light hand doing this. I'm not gonna go in and just, you know, start like drawing on my face. I am going to just do more a sliding motion. Also, I don't like that super harsh line. Nothing against it, I just personally don't like it on myself. When I was in cosmetology school and my instructor, we were learning how to wax, and she wanted to use my eyebrows as a model. And so I was like, okay, sure, why not? And she took off like a chunk of my eyebrow and it never grew back the same. So you can imagine how frustrating that is, that I have like no eyebrows. I would like to also point out, your eyebrows are not twins, okay? They're not like twin sisters, they're just cousins, okay? Now, you can get them to look, you know, as possible, as even as possible, but there's always gonna be one that is different. Like my left eye is definitely more arched than this one is. And I've just given up at this point. I'm not a giver-upper, but it's just one of those things that I had to accept, you know? If you can't tell, this is the eyebrow that she butchered. Now that that is finished, I'm going to just seal the hairs and just to keep them in place with a clear eyebrow gel. This is just the NYX one. It's called Control Freak. I like to coat a little bit of mascara before I apply my eyelashes. One, because my lashes are like a lighter brown color and not black. So I want my eyelashes to blend in with my falsies. And also I feel like this also kind of makes a barrier for the false lashes and helps just to stick them, helps them stick a little bit more as well. I also usually, I need to stop saying also. I need to stop saying also and Anyways, I usually curl my eyelashes before mascara, but I forgot. You don't have to apply false lashes. I actually really love my natural eyelashes when I take the time to do them. It does look like I'm wearing false eyelashes, but today I feel like wearing them. So you just gotta do what you feel like doing sometimes. Whatever makes you happy. Whatever floats your goat. To be honest, there really is no trick when it comes to applying a false lash. Honestly, it just takes time and practice. Even sometimes still, I will have a hard time putting on lashes. Especially, there's always just one eye that just, you know, sometimes the lash just doesn't want to stick and it's very frustrating. I guess if I were to give one tip, it would be to let the glue dry. I would say like probably 85% dry before you put it on the lash line. One, because when it's more tacky, it will stick a lot better, and it will also, once it's tacky, you'll notice that you'll have an easier time applying it in the direct area that you want it to go to. I just love lashes. See, now that I have my lashes on, I don't feel like I need an eyeliner. You know, like it just really completes the look. It still looks natural, but beautiful. Don't forget about the mascara on the bottom. For a while, I stayed away from this. Like it's just, I feel like one of those trends that was super in, like making your lashes look like spider legs, you know? And then it like went away, and now it's like, it's not really back again, but kind of, and this just completes the look also. I am going to be applying just a neutral lip. When it comes to a lip, trying to match with your eyeshadow, just kind of whatever color you feel looks best. If you want to do a red lip with pink eyes, you go for it, girl. Whatever you want to do and whatever makes you happy. Last but not least, don't forget your setting spray. I'm using the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. We are now finished with the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed creating it for you. I did want to keep this makeup still simple and convenient for everybody, whether you're a beginner or an advanced, everybody can do this look. And I hope I did a great job at explaining to you guys. I just want to shout out everyone who has already been so supportive and love what I'm doing. Your support and your love means so much to me. It just pushes me to want to just do even greater things with this community and just to share everything that I love with you guys. And that will wrap up today's video. I love you guys. Thank you for watching.